dead.
Yeah, we're offline.
The fuck? Well, do the intro again.
Hey everybody, welcome to Lesser Saints of Discord, your one and only warm-up show for the Laughing Scoundrel podcast.
I have no idea what happened.
Yeah. Are we back? Are we really back?
I don't
Yep,
know.
I
It's
can see it.
It's a black screen on my end.
No, I'm seeing the newsroom.
Yeah, Skull says we're back.
Hold on, let me
All right.
refresh again.
Ah, Larry Kubiak, subscribed.
There
to
it
one,
goes.
26 months, currently a 26-month streak.
Yeah, I need to get a
Thank you, Larry.
stream deck so I can fucking do this shit proper.
Yeah.
Next time we actually have
What's up?
cash. Next time we have cash in the from this shit, I'll fucking get one. It's a business expense.
We
Yeah.
should have some at least from all the fucking
we
hype
do.
trades that happened.
We do. I need to send Rimshee some shit. So. Actually, I'll do that. Anyways, how you guys doing?
I am going to go pick up more firewood tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see what happened, Jables.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the history. I see where we're at.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've been on some hard time. Just give me a minute.
I'm not worried about it. Like I said, next time we have monies in the thing, business expense.
Yeah.
But back to, the boring. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
I said last time,
relaxed.
I owe you some shit.
We'll just put it towards a stream deck.
Anyways, where were we? Hey everybody, hey Carol Kitty, hey Crab, hey Larry, hey Skull. Yeah, the group's all here. Cool.
Oh, the
It says
people that
Cats
matter.
is here, but she's not in the chat yet.
Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Mine was okay.
Was that was last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck, my days are fucking blurring together.
That's why the title of last week's show is Black Friday After Next.
Oh. Alright, anyway. Let's pretend I'm actually present.
Yep.
Yeah.
My Thanksgiving was fine, and then I started working again. Which was less fine.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
my
you were
Thanksgiving
saying
was
you had some-
decent.
Huh?
All I said was my Thanksgiving was decent. What'd you say, Jables?
Oh no. We lost Jables.
No, I said, oh, we got a $50 donation from Larry Kubiak. I heard cash talk.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, Larry. Also, Cats is here.
Yes. And, yeah, Skullmaggot hosted us with one viewer, and, yep. That's it for now.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got some articles.
We got some weird shit.
Yeah, sir,
Like,
would you mind,
Flat out weird shit.
Wait, do we
Right,
do articles
Trevor.
first, or do I talk about my work week first?
Go about
you
go
wanna
for
try-
your work week. Fuck.
Yeah, let's go for your work week, and then you can branch into the article.
So, I've had an interesting week at work. First week
Yeah.
at the new job. So, my second day there, I get my van stuck,
How?
which was fantastic. So, the van that I was driving at the time is a Ram 3500 ProMaster. It's a front-wheel drive cargo van that weighs about 9,000 pounds fully loaded. I'm out in the fucking country. I'm in fucking Booneyville. It's nothing but cornfields and cows for as far as the eye can see. And my GPS misleads me. Makes me think that I'm at the right house. It wasn't the right house. It was actually the next house over. The only problem is that the house has a very tiny driveway that has like no space for a giant van to turn around in. And the road that I'm on, the speed limit is like 55 miles an hour, and I really don't want to have to try and reverse into it. It's like, okay, I'm going to try and pull over to the side and put my hazard lights on, and hopefully no one plasters me. So as I start to pull over to the side, what I was not aware of was that the dirt along the very sides of the road had eroded away.
No.
So as I pull over, my driver's side wheel falls into a rut. And I'm like, well, fuck. But I look ahead of me, and I see that the dirt evens out and becomes level with the asphalt. And I'm like, okay, if I can just inch my way to that point, I can get back on the road and get to my actual stop, and everything will be fine. Everything was not fine. Because also unbeknownst to me, the dirt that was underneath my passenger side wheel was not actually dirt. It was actually about a foot deep of mud. So just as I was about to get to the point where I could get out, the van slides. Now as it's starting to slide, I feel the center of gravity of the van start to shift. Fortunately, I rapidly turn my wheel towards the driver's side, which turns my passenger wheel parallel with the ditch that I'm sliding into. And it's probably the only thing that saved me from rolling the fucker. So I didn't roll over, but I was hopelessly stuck. I had to stand there for like 20 fucking minutes, waiting for a tow truck to show up to winch this thing out.
Help, step sir, I'm stuck.
Fucking, and you know what the worst part is? Is that I had like 4 stops left on my route. I was almost done. I was just getting ready to go home. So I was over an hour late getting back to the station. The very next day, I come in and I have a route that's 103 stops, 178 packages I have to deliver. And they give me a different kind of van. They give me a Nissan NV2500. This thing is a fucking crate. For one thing, it has a center console, which is a problem.
Why is the center console a problem?
Because with the Rams and the transit vans, there's no center console. And there's a little bulkhead door that slides open and gives you direct access to the cargo area. So you can just park, stand up from your seat, and walk directly back to where all your packages are. Whereas with this thing, you either have to climb over the center console every time you want to get to your packages, or you get out, walk around to the other side of the van, and open the sliding door from the outside,
Oh, okay. I see the problem now. Yeah.
Also, the interior volume of this van is smaller than all of the other ones. It has no shelves.
Volume as in size or volume as in like good sound quality so you can blast your tunes?
Size.
Oh, okay.
It has less interior space than the other vans. It has no shelves that you can put the packages on to like kind of like sort them out and keep them off the dirty ass fucking floor. The seats are incredibly uncomfortable. Some of the most uncomfortable seats I've ever experienced in a motor vehicle. And they're not adjustable. There is no way to raise the seats in this van, which if you're a short person, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
And because there's no shelves to kind of stabilize the packages, if you take anything that's not a very slow, gentle turn, the entire load shifts and falls all over itself. So I was constantly having to move boxes like back and like pick up bags and move them away from the stuff on the floor. It was just a fucking mess. And I'm stuck doing a housing development. Which, you know, like,
God damn it.
all the stops are fairly close together. That's the nice thing. The bad thing is that if for some reason you have to piss, you have to try and find your way out of the fucking housing division, and then try to find your way to the nearest gas station, and then come back. Which I did not do because I didn't want to be out there all fucking day.
Hey, real quick. Cheers to the ladies that are getting trashed tonight. I see you, Cats, and I see you, Carol.
Thank you very much for clipping that, Crab. You fucking dickhead.
What? It was a funny joke.
And then, you know, like I'm getting towards the end of my route on my third day. You know, my back is killing me because of the terrible seats in this van. My legs aren't feeling all that great either because I have to keep getting in and out of the son of a bitch and walking around the sides. And it's like there are multiple people where they like have those yards, those front yards are like 25 yards fucking long. And the GPS is like, turn into the driveway. It's like, oh, the driveway. You mean that narrow strip of asphalt right there that only leads directly to the house and has no point to turn around on? That driveway?
Yeah, the one you have to back out of. Yeah.
Yeah, again, something that I'm not doing.
Yeah, I would try and back into it.
Because another thing that this van doesn't have, that the Rams have, is that they have a camera on the back that's connected to basically a little display monitor that acts as like a rear view mirror.
Yeah, a little backup camera.
No, the Rams have two. They have the backup camera that shows you what's directly behind the van at like the tailgate level, and then they have one that basically acts as a rear view mirror. The Nissan does not have this.
Doesn't have either one?
It has like the backup camera, but it's not as reliable as the other ones. Also, the GPS is constantly turning me around in circles. It's like, oh yeah, deliver to this house. Now deliver to this house. It's like, but that house is behind me. Shouldn't I have delivered it to it first? And then I pull up to this one house and a little girl pulls a knife on me. So that was fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. They zoned out too. Like apparently Canuck's gonna wear an outfit for the ladies.
Oh boy. The You do
Wear
that,
what
Canuck.
Keki's wear what Glassy Babe is wearing in the community not safe for work.
I muted that channel a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to it. Probably should.
Well, it's my server, so I have to pay attention.
So yeah, like I had to ask this little girl, like, you know, like what the fuck? Like, you weren't gonna kill the delivery guy, were you? She's like, oh no, it's like we didn't know you were the delivery guy because like you rolled up in one of those like all white like kidnapper vans, and I'm just like, oh god.
Completely fair, lady. Now, please let me go home and cry to sleep.
Wait, hold on. Who is Glassy Babe?
It's
Keki.
Keki.
Keki?
Yep.
Yeah, Keki training.
Alright.
They just changed their username.
She's pretty good looking. Right up my alley. No, which app? Oh, you're talking about the latest post? Yeah, Canuck, wear that. Sorry, I got distracted. All those sexy images in SFW.
So yeah, I got my van stuck. A little girl had a knife on me. I almost ran over somebody's Rottweiler. It's been an interesting first week on the job.
Oh, I believe it.
Also, I'm pretty sure my company is violating a whole bunch of Amazon policies.
Like what?
Like the fact that we're told specifically not to report any issues that we might see with the vans in the morning.
That's not. I don't know that that's just a violation of Amazon. I think that's a bigger violation than just violating Amazon policy.
Yeah, that's OSHA.
Yeah. Yeah, like the van that I was driving yesterday, I got out at one point and I looked up and I'm like, holy shit, where did that gash come from?
Well, I don't know. If I saw the gash, I'd probably be able to place it. I've seen a lot of gash.
You're
what about
horrible.
paying decent wages?
Jables just hears about a gash and he's like, yeah.
Here's a pussy joke. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
He just can't resist it.
No. I love the gash.
All right.
To be fair, Larry, I don't work for Amazon directly. I work for a delivery service provider that's contracted by Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, Amazon made the decision, instead of putting air conditioners in the facility, they just hired an ambulance to just stay outside in case somebody gets heat stroke.
Yeah, like that's the one nice thing about being the driver. You work by yourself. You don't have to deal with anybody. Your van has air conditioning and heat.
Yeah. Like, some of you might pass out from a heat stroke or something like that. So we got an ambulance outside.
It's like, you run the risk of a semi going 55 miles per hour passing you on the passenger side like a fucking psychopath and nearly killing you in the process. And there's also the risk of hostile dogs, though I've only encountered one of those so far.
That's cool.
But otherwise, it's not a terrible job once you get used to the physical aspect, which I'm slowly getting used to. All I do is drive up to a house, grab package, walk up, scan package, take picture of package, walk away.
Yeah.
And you do that 100 or more times a day.
Yeah. Nah, that's fine. Do
At
you,
least
do
I don't
you
have to
run
deal with them.
similar? Do you run similar routes every day?
Yeah, like my particular DSP services the west side, so I'm always in the same areas pretty much.
I would recommend like buy a bag of dog treats. So every
You know,
time you
like,
come up to a place with a dog, you know, give them a little treat.
Yeah, that way they look forward to you coming over.
yeah, it's just like, eat that, not me, please.
Yeah, well, no, not necessarily that. It's gonna be like, oh, friend, give some
It's the
treats.
treat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd allow me to carry dog treats in my fucking van, because
Well-
there's a camera inside the van that's watching me at all times.
Whether
It's
or
better
not-
to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you just carry dog treats to make your job easier, you can tax deduction.
If you can make the
Technically,
you
if I'm
can make-
going by Amazon's policy, I'm not even supposed to get out of the van if I see a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already established your company doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, honestly, I bet you could make the argument to him, oh, this speeds up my job because I don't have to deal with the dog.
Yep. Yeah, I drop a treat to make my job easier so I can deliver the package. They're busy with the treat. I deliver the package. Then I'm out.
He's distracted.
Yeah, no, that's just argument number one. There's 1.5 million arguments.
Yeah.
Can you at least listen to what you want? They don't want you on your phone. They don't want you listening to the radio. They just want you to focus on driving.
You can't even like listen to podcasts or the radio or nothing.
Like during the whole training course, they're just like, it's like they don't even want you to have distracting thoughts.
Wait, what?
It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to avoid that?
Okay, now we're getting to the meat of this shit. Distracting thoughts.
It's the precursor to wrong think.
All right, so Addie can't ride in shotgun. I get it. She's a distracting thought.
Nor can
Yeah, this is thought abuse. Straight up thought
This is
abuse.
discrimination of the highest order. What will the thoughts do?
No, like there was a whole point in when I was doing the training where it's just like, you know, like that's like, oh, like if you have like issues at home or like issues with money or like with your family or like if you had an argument and you're still kind of angry about it, just don't think about it. Think about driving.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Hey, if you're an addict, just don't do that. Hey,
We said that thoughts are being discriminated against, cats.
you were delivering a package, somebody punched you in the face. Don't think about that. Just keep driving.
Don't think about that car. Don't think about that car that's trying to cut you off. Just keep driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that car that almost
don't
ran
think
me
about-
off the road because they
Don't
tried
think
to
about
pass
that.
over a double yellow.
Don't think about that tire that's randomly rolling down the street.
Just keep driving.
Yeah, just keep driving. Don't think about that red light, because red lights are stressful. red is a sign of stress. Like, just keep
And
driving.
they slow you down.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, don't think about the fact that like your van is like dented on one side. It looks like somebody took an axe to the top of it, and one of the backup camera housings is broken. Don't think about any of that stuff.
Stop signs are for pussies. Don't think about that.
Red is a stressful color. Like Larry says, if I see you fucking smile while you're driving, it's your ass, motherfuckers!
Like, I have a little app that like I have to turn on my phone before I start every trip. And, like, it monitors my speed, it monitors my acceleration, it monitors my braking, how I corner, if I stop at stop signs or not.
But don't drive
Well,
distracted.
how does it know if you stop at stop sign?
Well, that's what the cameras in the van itself
Okay.
watch
Yeah,
for.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll hack that shit for you, sir. I got you.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, looking at signs, that's distracting you while you're driving. So you should just blow through all those stop signs.
Also, I figured out the reason why my company is named the way it is, and it was exactly what my suspicion was. So yeah, it turns out the founder of my company is a weeb.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't help us if you're not going to say the name of the company. But I
was getting ready to say it, you asshole. You interrupted me. The name of the company is Straw Hat Logistics.
Oh, fuck.
It's a fucking One Piece reference.
Yes,
Yup.
it is. And each one of our vans has like Luffy's straw hat on the license plate.
Yeah, okay. So, that's just a surface level weeb. Like, that's not even fun.
Well, we don't know how deep his weebdom goes, but
Oh no, he
It's
has a
deep
fucking
enough
anime
for-
shirt on pretty much every day he comes into work.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, we know that he's at least weeb enough to name a company after One Piece.
Yeah, see, Larry's got me. Yeah, that's Weeb Light.
Well, we don't know how deep his weebdom is because all we have reference to is he named his company after One Piece.
No, but it's like when I ask somebody who their favorite comedian is, and they say that they're like super into comedy, and they're big fans, and they say Jeff Dunham's their favorite comedian. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
Go
That's
fuck
when you just get depressed and walk away.
Not that Jeff Dunham's
no,
bad,
no,
but if
that's
he's your
when
favorite comedian,
Yeah, that's when I tell them I can't help them to their face.
Hey, I don't know if he has Futanari shirts or not, Larry. I don't want to get to know the guy that well.
He probably has some that he might not recognize as Futanari.
it's
I've
just
seen-
art, man.
I've seen mostly Naruto shit so far.
Oh,
Weeb.
fucking. No,
I bet he
surface
wants
level-
to bang Hinata.
let's- Not a true weeb, surface level weeb.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like. That, like I said, I bet he wants to bang Hinata.
Yeah.
Amazing.
probably
Rimshee
thinks-
knows
he probably
even
thinks
that much.
Bleach. He probably thinks Bleach is a deep cut into anime culture.
No.
I mean, I liked Bleach before it.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
did
no.
too.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
it's
a deep
no
cut into
Cowboy
anime
Bebop.
culture. It's no. Everybody knows about Cowboy Bebop now because they're doing that live action series. So
I'm aware. I'm aware, and I have not seen a single episode. I don't plan on seeing a single episode.
I haven't even seen a clip. I do want to watch it though.
Just out of
Man.
morbid fucking curiosity.
Man, Carol Kitty, you butchered Mitch Hedberg's last name. But yeah. Yeah, fairly generic answer. Oh, who's this?
Skull?
Oh, it's a skull.
Skull still has the guest role.
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Well, you didn't miss anything, just me bitching about my job.
Yeah, I heard that. I was gonna go to bed, but I said fuck it. Fuck my depression, I'm fighting it.
Your depression or going to bed?
My depression. So let's get this party started.
Alright. Jables, if you'll get the barbed wire, sir, if you'll get the baseball bat, I'll go get the chain.
Real quick,
we'll just
crack a beer.
Is anyone gonna get the car battery?
No, we don't need a car battery for your depression.
Let's fucking go. Alright, I got some lines of Coke right here.
No, actually, here's what we need. We need two knives. We need two knives and a chain.
Rimshee, pull up the fucking article.
Right. we also need two. We need 2 butter knives and a coil stove. All right, that way we can have some good old knifers while we're going through this fucking party. Fuck yes. All right, we're smoking Coke. We're smoking dope. Let's go.
Yeah. Pull up the article. Do it.
All right.
Which article?
Article.
The one in live show.
Got it. It's up. Let me just do my work and not screw it up.
Yes. Let's fucking party.
Here we go.
This one's for Katzen Lady. Coming to us from the New York Post. Woman caught breastfeeding her hairless cat on a Delta flight.
Huh? Of course it's Delta.
Yeah,
the only other one I would find reasonable is Southwest.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I usually choose to fly on Southwest because, no one's hijacking that shit. You're not gonna get past the coach passengers. You're not getting.
Samantha Ibrahim, I just read the first line of your article, and I want you to die. A woman who took a Delta flight really wasn't kidding around. What in the fuck was that?
Oh, that pun hurts.
Okay, just don't do that again. When she whipped out her breasts and started feeding her hairless cat. The unidentified female flew from Syracuse, New York to Atlanta, Georgia. I feel like there's a connection in there somewhere.
How old is this lady? How old is this individual?
Maybe we will find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Where she was caught breastfeeding her feline on the plane. The flight attendant told her repeatedly to stop and put her cat back in its cage. However, the woman refused. Can you imagine that conversation?
I can forgive the pun purely because of how well that worked.
It's just like, man, please stop breastfeeding the cat. Please. You're scaring the children.
No.
It would be Jables who would say no.
No. My kitty needs to eat. It's my little cat baby.
A message was sent through the Aircraft Communications Addressing and Reporting System. Jesus Christ. They actually activated ACARS for this. To alert Delta crew in Atlanta that a passenger in seat 13A is breastfeeding a cat and will not put the cat back in its carrier when flight attendant requested. A photo of the message board was found on Reddit and was posted on Twitter by author Rick Wilson. And yeah, that is the message.
What the
Crab,
fuck?
Crab, I don't... Okay, hold on. Crab said in the chat, I don't think there's anything wrong with breastfeeding cat.
Sure.
Morally and ethically,
I think,
yes.
You know what? Hold on, Jables. Jables, hold on.
Oh, wait, no.
Why are you trying to get attention, Crab?
Yeah.
Also, I do think there's something wrong with whipping your titty out on a plane.
I think there's something right about that if you're of the right age.
If it was like a thing where it's like a mother with her child, okay, you know, like baby's got to eat. This is a fucking cat.
It's a very niche issue.
You deal with that shit at home, not on the fucking plane.
Yeah.
To be honest, would it?
Oh my
Damage
god,
the
this
cat?
just got so much worse. Hold on. Flight attendant Ainsley Elizabeth Wu was brought on board during this incident, took to TikTok on November 13th to explain more of what went down, Newsweek reported. This woman had one of those like hairless cats swaddled up in a blanket so it looked like a baby, she said. Her shirt was up and she was trying to get it to latch on, and she wouldn't put the cat back in the carrier, and the cat was screaming for its life.
Yeah. Sea crab, that's what's wrong with it.
Yeah, so the cat wasn't even being fed. This woman is just got her tits out and is trying to breastfeed a cat because she's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, the cat's not into it. That's what's wrong, crab.
Consent was not given.
Yes.
Elizabeth
And you guys all know how little I care about consent. Fuck you all.
Well, this show is ear rape every week.
Yeah.
Elizabeth revealed in another video that security got involved. However, she's unsure of what happened to the woman and her cat once the jet touched down in Atlanta.
That is a long flight to sit through
Well,
that.
if they have her seat number, they have her name.
Okay. That's something I didn't know.
What?
The Delta employee who sent the ACARS message also requested that Delta's Red Coat team apprehend the woman once they got to the ground. Red Coats are the elite airport customer service experts, identified by their bright red coats. They are specially trained to handle on-the-spot customer issues, according to Delta's website.
That's called a hit squad? Yeah.
Do they all have British
Yeah.
accents?
It's like our specially trained expert customer service agents that wear bright red coats. We call them the Red Coat team. What the fuck?
They all
The
must
Red Coats are
have
coming. The Red
impeccable
Coats are
British
coming.
accents.
Mm.
The airline's
Delta's not
website-
secretly British.
Delta Force moving in.
Nope.
Do you have a license? Do you have a license to breastfeed that cat?
No, I think they all show up and they're all fucking super nanny. It's just like, oh shit.
No, they're all
airline's
Dog the Bounty
website
Hunter.
also outlines its policies of women breastfeeding children.
Huh.
Delta fully supports a woman's right to breastfeed on board Delta and Delta Connection aircraft and in Delta facilities. Breast pumps are allowed on board at the airport, and if you prefer, many airports do offer private lactation rooms or spaces, the policy states. Delta allows animals such as small dogs, cats, and household birds to board domestic flights and must be able to fit in a small ventilated pet carrier.
Yeah, but she carried it on like a baby.
Yeah. And was trying to forcibly breastfeed it.
Yeah, that cat did not consent.
How old
I
is
said-
this lady?
I have...
Because
I'm
I get the
assuming
feeling
over 50. I'm assuming
I-
over 50.
I
can't
get the
find
feeling
anything.
she's probably 27.
She's either 27 or 57. Not in
Yeah.
between. But
Yeah,
it's
she's
of
one
them.
of the two. I'm going with the older end of the spectrum.
I think she's younger because we've got fucking crazy people growing up. I don't think someone that old would be that crazy without getting in the news already. For
I don't
doing
know,
something
man.
similar.
There are some people that are just quietly crazy for fucking years until they do something.
Years,
schizophrenic
not
doesn't
half a
generally
century.
bloom until schizophrenia doesn't generally bloom until like 25.
I mean, it depends, Crab. You know, fucking wet nurses were a thing.
Oh no, Crab. Trying to breastfeed something doesn't mean you actually have milk.
Yeah. As I said, like, we've established this woman was a lunatic.
Well, Syracuse, New York, and Atlanta, Georgia. Everyone on there was either crazy or flying for business.
Yeah.
She just
go
tipped the scale for once.
I am trying so hard to find out how old was this woman.
I want to go to Atlanta. Mostly just to hang out with Fat Pat and Sophane. But
I mean, yeah, they've got the Falcons, but the Braves won the World Series.
that's cool.
Sports ball!
Falcons
Ain't
suck.
that right, buddy?
Oh, are you sitting there with your naked cat?
He's not naked and he's not a cat.
Okay.
And he sure as shit isn't breastfeeding him. That we know of.
I don't know. Rimshee, you should try it. See if he latches. Do it.
Moving on.
Do it for the bit.
I mean, men can breastfeed, as strange as it may sound.
Moving on.
Shut up, Skull.
Crab. Ah, shit. Skull. I'm used to yelling at Crab. Yeah. Skull.
Are you
Wait,
hungry?
What
Skull.
bit?
Remember that talk we had like a few times ago that you were on, and you were saying moving on, and I said, "Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. This isn't your show." Same rule still applies. You were able to get in here because we forgot to get rid of the guest rule. Don't tell us to move on. Anyways, Rimshee, breastfeed your child.
What bit are you talking about, Larry?
Can you hear him?
No.
Alright,
I
one
did
moment.
not hear a child.
That's because the software kicks it off. Give me a moment.
Yeah, Rimshee has special software that cuts out all background noise.
The bit that Mrs.
They could
Rimshee-
hear him.
Oh, that one.
What, that
It's a-
Rimshee should breastfeed his child?
No, he's talking about from last week. It's a
The
work in
one where
progress.
you're gonna
Larry.
kiss Jables, Rimshee.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry, I'll
Rimshee
do
has
more
a
than
kid.
kiss him.
Yeah,
No, it was the one where they're gonna fuck in Rimshee's office.
yeah.
I said it's a work in progress, Larry. Be patient.
Patience is key.
Yeah, there's like location issues. There's like, you figuring out right positions. All that.
Travel expenses.
Yeah.
And when you break that's a blanket statement too, because you gotta break down actual travel, food, board, condoms.
Getting time off work.
Oh, condoms are cheap, so you can get condoms for free at Planned Parenthood. So that's not.
I was about to say that there's one right down the street from me, but that's not true anymore.
It's okay. I'm not gonna get you pregnant.
You can pretend that you'll be on top. It's fine.
You're not gonna get me pregnant either.
Yeah,
We don't know
we're
that.
Not, we do not get into the realms of weird fan fiction here.
Oh, what are you talking about, sir? I know you don't like it because you're not included. Which,
I want nothing
sad for
to
you
do
about
with
that.
either of you fuckers.
But let Rimshee and I have fun with the fan fictions that are going on. Yeah.
Shut up,
No,
Canuck.
I completely agree with you. Fucking condoms.
Fine, you better be on birth control.
We have no idea what Jables
I'm not
has.
gonna get
It's
pregnant.
just a fucking safety precaution.
That's true. I don't want to transfer it to Miss Rimshee, so that is a concern. Transferring it to Rimshee is fine, but Miss Rimshee, I don't want.
Yeah, and that film won a fucking Oscar.
Wait, what are you doing, Rimshee?
Don't worry about it.
Camera?
What? What's going on?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm fucking around with shit.
Yeah. Mrs. Rimshee doesn't. She's fine with the fan. She thinks it's funny.
Yeah, she appreciates all of you weird fucks for some
Yeah.
reason.
Actually, Mrs. Rimshee is in the dryer. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Yeah. No, Mrs. Rimshee, I don't think she cares. Even if she would care, she doesn't need to know, guys. Secret.
We discussed it on the show last week, Rimshee. Not Rimshee, Jables. We discussed it on the show last week. Rimshee put her on the show.
I know.
So she already knows.
Yeah, she's down for us to fuck. I get it.
Jimshee or Rables.
Rables!
Oh, man. I like
That's apparently Jables in my couple name.
Yeah.
Rimbles.
Rimbles. Oh.
Rimbles have ridges. Yep. Rimshee just lost his internet girlfriend.
What happened?
I thought you guys were polyamorous. You have so many relationships going on, Rimshee. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'll win her back.
Now that's what we call misplaced optimism.
It's not misplaced. It's just wrong. There's a difference.
Also, cats, that's not true. Also, why are you... Oh, I see. You just don't want Rimshee to be with me. I get it. Nobody loves me. That's fine.
No one will have you, Crab.
You don't want Rimshee to go to such a low level to be with me, so you can't be with him. That's a sad state of affairs.
If Kimmy doesn't want you, Crab, no one does.
Nobody's gonna laugh at the affairs joke I just made? Alright.
No one pays attention to you.
I know.
Yeah.
But I want them to. No?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, you have not
Thanks,
mentioned
Larry.
that, Cats.
So, did we go over this BuzzFeed thing last week?
You'll have to be more specific.
The one that I just posted in the live show.
Oh.
It's a listicle, but I think it's fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do it. Fine.
We can pull that up.
Yeah. Brought to you by BuzzFeed.
Fuck BuzzFeed, by the way.
Yeah, fuck BuzzFeed overall. I just think it's interesting
Yeah.
seeing these tweets. Gen Z is asking questions about what it was like to being alive in the 90s/early 2000s. And I'm so sorry, millennials, but they're funny because they're true. They're not that funny, and they're not that true.
All right. Let's look at this fucking... Let's just go straight to the list. Number 1. Okay, so did people in the 90s really say talk to the hand because the face ain't listening? Yes.
Yes.
Where the
That
fuck is
absolutely happened.
Yep.
this? Oh, wrong one. I didn't see that one.
Did people
me a
really
moment.
call frozen
I
yogurt
have to pull. No,
Frozen?
I have to pull it up. I had the wrong one up apparently.
Okay, did people
No.
really call frozen yogurt Frogurt?
No, that's
Not
the same
that I
one. What
ever
the fuck?
heard.
No, I never heard Frogurt. I heard Froyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the
Number
fuck?
3. How the fuck did people in the 90s know songs on the radio without the internet? Because we listened to the lyrics. You fucking loser.
Well, no, and they also told the title of the song and the band.
Yeah, usually. There's this little thing called a radio DJ.
Which is
He'd
not
usually
existent
pop
now, but
on every two songs.
They used to be like, hey, come to you right now. We're playing Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria. Listen on.
Or,
folks."
well, no, they'd be like, and that was blah 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 by so and so. Blah 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 blah. Like 5 minutes of talk. Blah 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 blah. All right, we're gonna next up. We've got this other song.
Which is blah 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 by blah blah blah.
Let's see. Number 4. Did people who went to college in the early 2000s exchange screen names at parties? I don't know. I
Yes.
didn't go to college in the early 2000s.
I didn't go to college. I knew people that went to college during that time, and yes, AIM and Yahoo Chat were very big.
Number 5. Why did people in the early 2000s think that them thin-ass goatees was a good look?
Nobody knows. Why did Justin Timberlake have noodle hair?
Again, this is a question that probably doesn't have an answer.
Yeah. I never thought it was a good look, and
Well, I'm sure it was
Timberlake,
some idiot famous person did it, and because some idiot famous person did it, people were like, "Oh, I want to be like him. He's got confidence. If I get that shitty little landing strip on my chin, I'll have confidence too."
Yeah, it was it was one of the guys from NSYNC and one of the guys from Backstreet Boys. Both had like the thin fucking beard thing.
Was it Joey who had the thin beard? No, that he had an actual chin.
Who cares? Let's see. Number 6. Why did people drink so much milk in the 90s?
Got
Is
milk
the-
campaign.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
but even still, it's like, is the 90s known for excessive milk drinking?
I guess, according to Gen Z.
That just seems weird to me. Number 7. Did people in the 90s kiss their friends as much as they do in Friends? I didn't want
No.
to kiss any of my fucking friends.
No,
Not that I had many to begin with, but
I did have a group of friends who played ass tag, where you had to slap somebody on the ass, and that was part of the tag game.
Number 8. Did people in the 90s actually keep bottles of Snapple constantly stocked in their fridge, or is this something Snapple wants me to believe?
Yes and no.
I mean, I was pretty partial to Snapple as a kid, but I don't really
who
drink
wasn't?
it much anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
that's because there's
Snapple's-
better options now.
Yeah. Snapple was the off option of soda.
Yeah. Strawberry
It
kiwi
was-
Snapple. So pretty
It
good.
was the iced tea for the person who wasn't about to make it themselves.
Yeah.
Essentially. Diet Snapple. Yeah, nobody drank that shit. That's not real.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a real thing then.
9. Did people...
Crab saying Snapple was a hipster soda? Kind of.
Sort of.
It wasn't purely a hipster soda, but hipsters did all drink it.
Every hipster had Snapple, but not every person that had Snapple was a hipster. It's like a.
You
it's like
could
a
tell the
squares
difference
rectangle.
because you
It's
could
like
tell the
squares and
difference because the hipsters made a point of letting you know they were drinking Snapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
drinking
waiting.
I like drinking Snapple because I learn new things. They got facts on the bottom of the caps.
Yeah.
I learned so much from Snapple. That's why I drink like 12 a day. I get 12 new facts every day.
Number 9. Did people really text like this in the early 2000s?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the hell does that even say? I don't remember what that would say.
It's
XLNT.
excellent.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Excellent, Rimshee.
I didn't get
Yeah,
that a lot.
so-
I was left out a lot.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, had a keypad and just had to work your way around being able to spell things as easy as possible.
You know
Hey.
how like those things on the walls called landline telephones?
Mhm.
Those have just the 9 numbers, 10 numbers, and the couple of the hashtag button and the asterisk button. Well, back then it was called pound and star, and that's
Yeah.
basically what we had to type with.
Yeah.
Number 10. Why did people in the early 2000s dress like randomized Sims? I've noticed that the last few of these have been like the early 2000s. I thought this was about the fucking 90s.
This one's actually kind of about the 90s. It was in the 90s that this is a little more accurate to, but it was never this bad.
Why did people in the early 2000s dress like randomized Sims? Because randomized Sims were based on people dressed in the early 2000s.
Yeah. You know, like there was all kinds of
I don't
other
know.
shit going on.
Yeah.
Like you had a little thing in the 90s called the grunge movement that showed up, and everybody started wearing flannel for a while.
I still wear
90s
flannel.
were chock full of like geometric shapes and you know those paper cups that have that weird flowy teal and magenta design on them? Yeah, that would have easily fit in as a t-shirt in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a name for that. I forget what it is.
The Dixie cup pattern?
Yeah. Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about. You're bringing up childhood memories. The one that was on every styrofoam cup.
It wasn't styrofoam, it was paper, but yeah.
It was also on the styrofoam ones. It
Was it
just
on the
everywhere.
styrofoam? Yeah,
Yeah, it was,
but
it was
90s
no,
was
it was just everywhere. I saw an interview with the artist that created that design, and she was like, "I didn't expect it to blow up that much. I just did a thing."
Yeah, but 90s was the era of the weird geometric shapes. If you want to see 90s fashion, watch Saved by the Bell.
Watch Saved by the Bell. Also watch the
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
and the ending of Blow.
Yeah. Just the ending. Don't watch the rest of the movie.
Watch the rest of the movie. I think it's a good movie.
I was fucking around. Number 11. Did people in the 90s really say all that in a bag of chips? No
Yeah.
one I personally knew said it, but I'm sure it happened.
Oh, on
Yeah,
the West
it
Coast,
happened.
it was a big thing.
Yeah, a huge thing in the West Coast.
12. Did people in the 90s really wear ski goggles every day as fashion? No one I knew did.
No,
No one I knew.
And if you did, you were probably gonna get made fun of.
I wanted to because of Davis from Digimon. But you know, never did.
Getting into the Eldritch tomes with Digimon, huh?
13. Did people in the 90s actually want Ross and Rachel to get together? Like, why? Obviously, you
Yeah.
never watched Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, there were people who wanted them to get together. They were surprisingly smaller, considering the fact that they actually got together in the show. No, it was Rachel and Joey who should have been together. Joey was an actual good boyfriend.
Yeah, and then there was that whole episode where fucking Ross dropped the ring that he was going to propose to Rachel with, and Joey picks it up, and she says yes to Joey. That was awkward.
I never went through Friends. So
Number 14.
When
How
a
did
guy's
people-
when a guy's constantly saying, "We were on a break," yeah, you don't marry that fucker.
yeah.
Number 14. How did people in the 90s randomly catch a Greyhound and move to New York City / LA? Well, there's this little thing called bus schedules.
Yeah, and Greyhounds being a lot cheaper at the time
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because everybody was using them, so it was literally like $30.
Now
Take
the Greyhound is
Greyhound
more of a
from
niche
the middle-
service.
Yeah, like it costs like $50 for me to go from Western Washington to Eastern Washington.
Oh, this one's good.
But still, Greyhounds are relatively cheap. So if you just get like a couple $100 saved up, you can just travel anywhere.
Number 15. How did people in the 90s find their moms when they lost them in grocery stores? Your mom found you and then beat your ass in the store.
You didn't
well,
lose your mom, and if you did, you went straight to the people who had the intercom, like she told you to.
Yeah, or
That
you
was the
walked up
only
to a
way-
lady that looked, or you walked up to a lady that looked like your mom, pulled on her skirt, realized it wasn't your mom, then you got really fucking scared and was like, "Oh shit, I'm lost."
Yeah, the only
And then-
way to
and then-
to
and then
avoid an
you-
ass beating was to get to the
And then
intercom.
Yeah, and then he yelled, "Hey, mom!" And hopefully she recognized your voice as you're walking towards the intercom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't immediately start screaming and crying. That was not the thing that you did.
Yeah.
16. How did people in the 90s listen to Do the Bartman unironically?
I'm not familiar with Do the Bartman.
It's a Simpsons thing.
Oh, okay.
Also,
How do you
you're
assume that
you're
they
a-
didn't
I'm
listen
not-
to it?
yeah,
on
you're
Yeah,
there?
assuming a lot there.
Yeah, you're assuming it's unironic. It's I like most of the music I listen to ironically. Like We Got the Moves by the Callback Cowboys.
17. Did people in the 90s find Bruce Willis hot? Was that a market? Bruce Willis was really big, guys.
He was actually really attractive, especially in the early '90s when he had hair.
Mhm.
What was that movie that he had, like a hawk or eagle something? It's like one of his only movies with hair, where he was doing an action movie.
He had hair in the first Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had hair in
yeah.
the first 3 Die Hards.
Yeah.
Like the bald
know.
thing.
Why do people find Vin Diesel attractive? Same shit.
I mean, like, bald Bruce Willis didn't really start to become a major thing until like the late 90s.
By the way, I do have an excellent video of Vin Diesel in an instruction video for breakdancing. I don't know if Rimshee wants to pull it up or not, but
Okay, this one is stupid. Number 18. I heard a great question on SXM Lithium today. Why did people in the 90s have ferrets? Discuss. Why do people have ferrets today? That didn't go away.
Yeah, no, it's the only person that I knew that had a ferret was a schizophrenic chick. It was super cool, but you know, schizophrenia.
Yeah.
People want to be eccentric, so they get weird pets.
Addie had fucking.
My
ferrets.
brother-in-law has a cockatiel.
Oh my, like a cockatiel. God damn it, those little yellow-headed bastards. They are so irritating.
No, wait, no, maybe it's a cockatoo. One of the big ones.
Yeah, the big white ones, those aren't so bad. The little yellow-headed ones, fuck those birds.
Yeah, well, no, that little bastard pierced my ear. So sitting on my shoulder while I was playing some video games and just bit my ear real fucking hard all of a sudden.
God damn it, Nick.
What the fuck are you doing? It was like, I'm sorry. I love you. I love you.
Evil little bastard. Fucking birds. Number 19. Why did people in the 90s think it was an alright to wear a turtleneck under anything?
Why are you judging people based on the modest times they lived in? We could just as easily ask, why did fucking royalty in the 1800s wear fucking big old coats and multiple layers? Because the heating wasn't as good.
Why did people in the 1700s wear those big old fluffy collars?
Oh yeah, here's another one.
Yeah, it's a fucking turtleneck. So
Number
what?
20. Why did people in the early 2000s wear jeans under their dresses? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Hey, sometimes you want to wear your dress, and then you realize that you're fucking in New York, and it's cold as shit outside.
Yeah. Sometimes people like me think it's actually a decent look and a reasonable fashion choice.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
The dress is what matters. Ignore the jeans. It could have been leggings, but jeans are more comfortable and more like insulating.
Number 21. I'm reading a book right now, and they keep referring to computer discs. Did people in the 90s really call CDs computer disc? The pretentious assholes did.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody just called them CDs.
Yeah.
Computer disk isn't even what it stands for.
Okay, this one might be the point where we start getting into fights with people. Wait, did people in the early 2000s listen to Cotton Eye Joe unironically? Yes, I did. And fuck you.
Yep.
I still listen to Cotton Eye Joe unironically.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. Even though it's recorded by a
Where'd you go?
Even though the band that did it, Rednecks, are actually fucking Swedish.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to say the least. 23. Did people in the 90s really kiss friends and acquaintances on the lips a lot, or is that just a sitcom thing? Did we cover this already?
I think that's one of the first ones in the...
This one's more specific.
Okay. And again, no, I didn't.
Also, again, ask Tom Brady.
God damn it.
Holy shit, that's Vin Diesel with hair? No wonder he shaved it.
Oh, she's... By the way, everybody, join our Discord. There's a link down below. I'll post a link to the video that Rimshee's looking at right now. Yeah, it's Vin Diesel giving a breakdancing instruction.
Okay, I think we found the vapid person on the list. Why did people in the 2000s refer to their BlackBerry as my BlackBerry and not just my phone? Imagine if we said, I'll find it on my iPhone, or my iPhone is ringing, or can you hand me my iPhone?
Yeah, people say that already.
No, people referred to their iPhones as iPhones, and
they still do.
Yeah, I said that is a completely vapid fucking comment.
Yeah. Also, you're obviously a person that just has iPhone. Period.
Yeah. And thinks everyone else does too.
Or thinks everybody else should. You're the type of person that gets mad when green text shows up because somebody in your friend group doesn't have an iPhone.
25. Why did so many people...
Hey, iPhone user... Hold on. Hey, iPhone users. Yeah, I know you're fucking shit. I'm never getting a fucking iPhone, though.
I have an iPhone. I have it for work. I only use it for work. Once I'm home, it gets put on the charger and I don't touch it again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a real legitimate question. Number 25. Why did so many people in the 2000s buy PT Cruisers? Because Chrysler found a really good marketing strategy to get you to buy an overweight Dodge Neon.
Yeah, I have no idea why people actually bought these. They're ugly as shit.
And they're mechanically fucking trash. Like, talk to Addy sometime about working on PT Cruisers.
Yeah, my uncle had a PT Cruiser. He fell in the marketing scheme. It lasted like 2 years that he had it, and he's just like, nah, it's just too much fucking trouble. I'm done.
Yeah. It's literally a Dodge Neon that they put more weight on.
And then we pushed it into a river together.
That's one way to do it.
No, that didn't really happen. But yeah.
No, it didn't happen because the statute of limitations isn't up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's up. But, you know.
Number 26. Why did all young people in the 90s strive to look like they were 36?
All the young people in the 90s are 36 now?
Yeah, that's a weird perspective thing. Like, everyone that you're talking about is roughly that age now. So that's the look that they went with when they were young. And so it's carried on, so that's what you're used to seeing.
Yeah, it gets like more of a concert, like you're talking about people in the 90s, like the image they bring up is Bob Saget as Danny Tanner.
Yeah, that was my thing. It's like why do we just have a picture of Bob Saget here for no reason?
Yeah, that's well, he was playing like a 26-year-old at that time. But yeah,
I'm just saying his run of America's Funniest Home Videos is still the best.
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
That was a band.
Oh, Larry, Aunt Becky can fucking get it still to this day.
Oh yeah. Even after she cheated to get her daughter accepted to college. Still,
I don't give a shit about morals.
Still would. No, morals doesn't factor into Aunt Becky.
She was trying to help her kids the best way that she could with the money that she had. Okay, she's a good mom. I'd fuck the shit out of her still.
Okay, I'm gonna have to add.
I think Sir is the only one here that wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
He'd
I mean,
go
I
for
wouldn't-
Joey.
I wouldn't fuck her, but I have
You'd
other
make love to
interests.
her?
We're not talking about it.
You're more of a Stamos guy. I get it.
Number 27. Did people in the early 2000s really actually look at nice walls and say this really needs to be orange? I have no idea what the fuck that's even referring to.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of movies and TV shows where there's like they're moving into a new house and they're just like, I think this really needs to be orange.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then.
it's a dumb movie TV show thing. So the answer is no.
Okay.
I hope not.
Here's one that some of the ladies in the audience might comment on. 28. Did people in the early 2000s really never wear bras, or was that just on Friends?
No, people in the early 2000s didn't really wear bras because they were the products of women of the 60s and 70s that burned their bras and
The only ones who did had big enough boobs that it was worth it.
Yeah, I actually found out. I did some research on like bras and shit like that. Bras are actually worse for your tits. So women, stop wearing your bras.
Like I've heard from I've heard from a few women. It's like I don't wear them because they're fucking uncomfortable. They're irritating.
Mm-hmm.
My wife wears them because she has to. If she doesn't, oh shit, her back.
Yeah. Okay. Extra support. Sure.
Cats, what the fuck? You need a decent pair of bras.
Also, Rimshee, that's a real clever way of saying that your wife has big tits.
Shut up, Jables.
That's true.
I said shut up, Jables.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, I never said bras are the devil. They can provide some support and make it a lot easier for people. But overall, the problem with bras is that you aren't developing the musculature to like really keep your tits perky. So your tits are going to be saggy because you wear a bra. You're making lazy tits.
You won't have to calm them though.
Yeah, you are making lazy tits by wearing bras. That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, wireless bras are different. Like I'm talking more of the ones that like really just sort of hold them up. Yeah, and just. Yeah.
Nick. Oh, look, I just took a shit and now I come back to find Jable speaking from a position of authority and knowledge.
Nick, I grew up in a household full of women, and I've done a lot of research on why bras existed. Because I want people to go braless.
Alright, I think we're just starting to get into some stupid shit now.
Carol Kitty has a good point though for bras, like nip protection because they're pierced. Understandable.
Anyway,
You don't want those things caught on anything.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing, Cats. Like number 29, for example. Why were people in the 80s and 90s so convinced we would have flying cars in the future? Why are you a fucking Nimrod?
why do you think we'll have Cyberpunk 2077 50 years early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30. Why were people in the early 2000s so infatuated with generic baby blue football jerseys?
Why do people currently think Bethesda can finish a game?
Citation. Yeah, I still don't have Elder Scrolls 6. Fucking what the fuck is it called? Starfield? Is that what it's
Yep.
called? That's still not out yet. They're probably building it off the fucking Creation engine. In fact, I think they are. So that's going to be buggy as fuck.
Yeah, but it's also Bethesda. What do you expect?
Number 31. Why were people in the late 90s, early 2000s obsessed with Britney Spears' virginity? These old interview clips are so cringy.
Why were people so infatuated with Hannah Montana's virginity?
Yeah. Creepy people exist. It doesn't matter what the decade is.
Yeah, same thing. Hannah Montana was just the new Britney Spears.
Right up until she went off the fucking deep end.
Yeah, but she's pretty cool now.
I mean, Britney Spears went off the deep end too. So.
That was a different deep end, though.
Yeah.
Shaving your head is a little bit different to rubbing letting people rub your vagina on stage.
She rubbed her own vagina on stage.
She had other
And
people
she
do it
shaved her
too.
head.
Yeah, but, like, also, when you hear the full story of the reason why she shaved her head, it's totally understandable. Like, her point was that she was more than just, like, her looks and shit like that.
No.
Okay.
No, she absolutely is, but at the time, no.
And she was going through a real rough time at that point, so...
Well, look at what her dad was doing. Trying to do.
You want to go to number 32?
Yeah. Let's do number 32. Why were people in the 90s obsessed with conga lines?
It's kind of fun, and you kind of get peer pressured into it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Moving swiftly onwards. Number 33. Why did people in the 90s think these shirts were the best thing ever?
Nobody thought they were the best thing ever. Everybody wore them ironically.
And why do you think this was a 90s thing?
Yeah, that was definitely more early 2000s, especially with SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just looking at it, it's like, wait, SpongeBob? It's like, and I looked it up real quick. It's like, SpongeBob first aired in May of 99.
Yeah.
Which is earlier than I thought, but still.
Yeah, these started cropping up when rap became the big thing.
Yeah, I think these shirts hit their peak about 2005.
Yeah, I was gonna say mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Like when I was in middle school and like through some of my early high school years, they were like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like one of
I
the
didn't see him at my school, but I saw him whenever I went to the big city.
Like one of the more popular ones that I saw was like people would have like Sesame Street characters that says, like raised on the hood.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. 34. Why were people in the 90s, 2000s so obsessed with magicians? Well, a little
Why the
thing
fuck
called
aren't you
Chris
now?
Angel happened.
Yeah, why the fuck aren't you
also-
obsessed with the magicians now? Because magic is fucking cool, especially when it's
that's
well
exactly,
done.
That's exactly the point I was going to make, Rimshee. I'm glad we agree on something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Have you
Seriously.
seen Penn and Teller? Have you seen
Seriously.
Penn and Teller's specials?
A well done magic show is incredible.
Yeah.
Like for example, their bit on the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. They do a little political thing right there, but the fucking choreography is incredible.
Yeah. Like a well-made magic show. Like, Penn and Teller did an entire magic show underwater.
Yeah, it's like
And they made a submarine disappear. Yeah, it's
Right.
fucking cool.
you've got death-defying stunts, you've got flashy visuals. Occasionally, somebody gets mauled by their own tiger. Fun times.
Well, we don't talk about that.
Siegfried and Roy are the Wonder Twins of the magical world.
Yeah, but I think Penn and Teller are the real duo that stand up for comedy. And
Yeah, that's Batman and Robin to some extent.
yeah.
But that's not a fair comparison because they're more equal than Batman and Robin.
Watch any Penn and Teller special, like just any of them. They're fucking great. They're hilarious. They're funny, and that's me, like comedy nerd, comedy snob, saying they're fucking hilarious, and it's great magic.
Okay, so the next couple will have to do with names for some reason. Number 36. Why were people in the 90s named Wes, but not now? Because Wes Craven hasn't made a good movie in fucking years, and we don't like bringing him up.
And everybody knows that Wesley is a shitty name to name somebody.
Indeed. It'll lead to things like tax evasion.
Yeah.
Is that a Snipes reference or a Crusher reference?
I don't know. One of them gets you head slapped.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody hated Wesley Crusher.
Shut up, Wesley! Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton's a little fucking cuck. Like,
He is. He's such a
piece of
fucking
shit.
bitter little asshole.
He's
I
the
was
one who
good
made the
once.
choice to leave.
I should be involved in all the nerd culture because I was Wesley Crusher on Star Trek. So I
You
should be
decided
involved
to
in
leave
fucking
Star
everything.
Trek for your movie career, and it fucking blew up in your face.
And everybody was happy when you left.
He
You
wasn't
little whiny
horrible
fucking bitch, Wesley
at
Crusher.
first. He wasn't horrible at first, but he had no arc. No real arc.
No, he's just a kid. Oh, no, he's the greatest kid. He's the smartest kid. He's gonna do everything. Yeah, okay, you're the fucking Ray of Star Trek.
But they also don't touch that.
That's a heavy accusation, man.
Well, actually,
I mean,
what would be
am
more
I wrong?
accurate?
Am I wrong?
Wesley
Well,
was
no,
bad,
hold on.
but at least Wesley
What's
had a
more accurate?
personality.
What's more accurate? Wesley's the Ray of Star Trek, or Ray is the Wesley of Star Wars?
Ray is the Wesley of... No, I'm gonna... Because I like Ray more than I like Wesley.
Like, at least I can summon up emotions about Wesley and that I don't like him. When it comes to Ray, I just don't fucking care. I'm completely apathetic.
So you... Yeah, okay, so you actually have a... Yeah.
It's just like...
Alright.
It's like when we're comparing characters, it's like, what character does Ray have? She doesn't have one.
Alright, so we're getting a little too deep. Nick is live right now.
Oh. I don't think we need to finish this anyway.
Well,
What's
no,
with this picture?
Or I can just blitz through them real quick.
Yeah.
37, why were people in the 90s obsessed named Dorian? Huh?
Let's just end it.
Yeah, fuck it, let's just end it.
Let's see if there's anything worth it.
we'll
Oh,
start-
yeah. Why did
we'll-
people have their
we'll start-
sunscreen? Yeah, we'll start it with this
God.
next time.
Yeah, we'll start with the end of this list next. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's been a blast. I looked up so many articles for no reason whatsoever. I'll see you guys on the next show. Maybe Nick will want to cover them.
Later!
Everybody.
We're raiding now! Bye!
Bye.